Hey gang, Pastor Jerry here. Hope you're doing well. I am here in Philadelphia, my home base when I fly. And I had just a very sobering, somber experience last night with the fruit of the Spirit: love, joy, peace, kindness, gentleness, long suffering. Uh, and it just proved to me that when you keep your mouth shut, when you trust God, you trust the process, you obey Him, you don't react out of your flesh, great things happen and godly things happen. So I'm going to make this quick as I can because it's a long story, but the past few days we've had a lot of cancellations on flights because the weather's horrible. And so I really haven't flown, which is fine. I still get paid. Hallelujah. And and so, but a lot of cancellations, a lot of not flying and just sitting in the back of the plane, and we call that deadheading. And so I had a trip yesterday. We started in Charlotte, and I checked in around noon. We flew from Charlotte to Salisbury, Maryland. We were supposed to have a 5-hour layover there, and it turned into we got there at 2:30, and because of the weather that rolled into Philly, they shut Philly down, they shut Salisbury down, and we didn't leave there. Again, we got there at 2:30, supposed to leave at 6. We didn't leave until almost 12:30 this morning, which is today is Wednesday. So we had a, what is that, 10-hour sit there. And you're doing nothing, but you're thinking because, okay, when am I going to leave? Yada, yada, yada. So, as the day goes on, I'm still eating. I have my food bag with me. Of course, y'all know I got to eat. And so, everyone's getting tired and cranky. So we finally leave Salisbury. It's a 15-minute flight from Salisbury to Philly. We get there, and I had called our company to say, hey, guys, and see, we were supposed to go from Philly to Montreal last night, but they canceled that for us. So they just told us to spend the night in Philadelphia. So the plan now is they'll get me a hotel in Philadelphia. They'll pay for it, and that's good. So I called my company 3 times and said, hey guys, listen, I need a hotel, yada yada yada. They normally get it, but they're busy, so I just want to remind them. And spoke to 3 different people. Nothing got done. And I didn't know that until we got to the hotel. I even called my company while we were waiting for the van. So we landed in Philly about 1 o'clock. And I was the first one to call before we left Salisbury 2 hours earlier to get my hotel taken care of. So we get to the hotel. I let everyone go first. My hotel room is still not taken care of. I still have the hotel, and it is 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm getting tired. And I felt my flesh rising up. But I love the people that I work with in scheduling and people in the hotel. And I didn't want to react in the flesh because they all know that I'm a Christian, and, they all think I'm nice. I am nice, and I'm very long suffering. So everyone is gone. They all have their rooms. I just have to wait because they're having an issue with with between scheduling and the hotel and the company that does the scheduling for the hotels. So I just go sit down, and I almost cry. I was just so frustrated because I was just tired. I was really tired, ready to go to bed, and I was just sticky. It's humid here, and stuff and everything. And so I just wait, and I wait, and I felt like calling Alliance, the middleman, and saying, just going off. But God says, Jerry, just wait. And He literally said, I'm working it out for your good. So maybe I wait for 10 minutes, watch a couple of videos, and the lady calls me and says, hey, listen, I'm just going to give you a room. They haven't called yet, but here's a room for you. I said, thank you so much. Again, I'm trusting the Lord. I got a room. I can go to sleep now. So I go up to where I am now. Today is Wednesday morning, and I open my door to my hotel room. And again, I'm the last person to get a room. The first shall be last. So anyway, this is what they gave me as far as my hotel room, and I'll talk to you in a second. So I walk into this. This is my stuff here on the thing. Yeah, you know, they gave me a suite. Awesome, huge shower. And turn the corner and this is over here. Oh my gosh. All my junk over there makes it look worse, but you get the idea. Beautiful Philadelphia. So they give me a suite. I don't call it an accident. I call it a God-cident. So anyway, this is God talking to me and says, Jerry, as long as you are spirit-led, as long as you are patient, as long as you keep your mouth closed, as long as you don't try to usurp my authority, as long as you always flow in the Spirit, the fruits of the Spirit, great things will come your way. And so, so what's cool here is that I'm here for the next 2 days in this room, in this suite that God gave me. So, isn't God sweet? All right, that's it. So I challenge you guys to trust God, trust the process. Don't get frustrated. Don't try to be the first. Just let him work his way into everything. And don't act out in the flesh. Don't usurp God's authority. Just let him be God. And have things always been this great? No. But the key is that I was going to have to spend 2 days here anyway, because I've got 1 day off, and then I fly another 2 day. And so I was supposed to get a room here, and I was, but it wasn't going to be this. So now, because we were late, and because I was patient, and because I kept my mouth closed and didn't act out in the flesh, I get to spend 3 nights in a suite instead of 3 nights in a normal room, which is, the normal room is fine, but the suite is sweet. All right. Love you guys. I go to work in a couple hours, and then I'm done for a day off. So, all right. Hopefully I'll see y'all on the airplane. Love y'all. Bye-bye.